2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Atlanta. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA DH.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
So it's Atlanta now, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Kumbo. And Holiday, here we go. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Deflects the pass. Middleton with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Now, here is Young. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Misses from short range.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
On the wing, Holiday. Milwaukee the rebound. Lopez against Capella. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Young with the steal. Bogdanovich wide open. Milwaukee with the rebound. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Capella.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done. Oh, I like how Capella stays 1 step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Young against Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And there's Collins on the assist from Young.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now here is Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lays it up off the glass.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Here's Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, he just flat-out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Young passes to Collins. Capella kicks to Snell. Young dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
No good on the second free throw.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
Here's Williams. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1. And stolen by Williams. Here's Okongwu. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
Heck of a rejection right there.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Herter. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Okongwu. It's good. This game is all even. Okongwu's now got 6 points in the quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Holiday. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Now, here's Dunn. Out left to the wing. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. Shoots over Tucker in Atlanta again with the bucket.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
Holiday surveying the floor. It's blocked. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. The Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. No good from Connaughton. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out to the right wing. Back to Young. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Forbes. Off target from three-point range. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And Portis throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Young outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside and stolen by Portis. The steal. Here's Fernando. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
The pass to Tucker and stolen by Hunter. And here they go. Finished off the break. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. And stolen by Portis. Here's Connaughton. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
Young looking around. He dishes it to Collins. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Holiday. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And that'll do it for the first half. Hey, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love it. And that's going to do it for us here.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. The kick out to Young. Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Now Young. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. The Hawks trail it. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Now, here is Young to the inside. Capella backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Holiday with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the basket is good. Holiday's got 6 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday. And Holiday is right there. 8 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Second chance shot. A reverse. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Capella missing.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Poked away. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton.
Done finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop, powerful.
Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Giannis passes to Tucker. Back to Giannis. Makes it off the glass. And it's 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis. 3-1. Oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in. Holiday with the 3. Offensive rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Done outside. Pass to Huerter. Alinari on the wing. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dunn passes to Okongwu. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Okongwu's now got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Passes to Portis. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Huerter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Dunn's running. The shot by Williams, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Capella, high post. Back to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Young with the ball. Feeds it to Capella. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Capella finds Collins. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Another shot, Capella, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
In the corner, Snell with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The kick out to Young. The dish to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Hawks trail by 8. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Back to Collins. To the paint. Second shot opportunity.
And Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Holiday goes in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Another miss by Capella.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Holiday against Young. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Snell kicks to Young. 1:05 left in the fourth. Good on the shot.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, he can flat out dominate games at times.
Young dishes to Capella over Lopez. And that one hits back iron.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Back to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. Middleton outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Collins in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Embiid. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Yeah, Jay, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often. Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
It's stolen by Curry. Capella against Simmons. Pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Oh, the power on that fruiting!
Wow. How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Young looking around. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. In the corner, it's Capella. 6 to shoot. And Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Collins. Harris passes to Embiid. Down low. And there's Green on the assist by Embiid.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Young against Simmons. And Embiid with the block. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young against Simmons. Collins grabs the miss.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Young passes to Snell. Collins up top. Here's Snell, guarded by Simmons. Embiid with the steal. Curry finds Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And George Hills subbed in for Simmons. Milton kicks to Embiid. Thybulle on the wing. And he slams it one-handed.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But, I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. The Hawks trail by 7. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Count it, good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Maxey passes to Milton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Back to Williams. Gallinari wide open. From outside, off the mark. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle, here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and time that he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Back to Williams. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 9. Live. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set it.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's done in at the 1 spot. Milton the pass to Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Gallinari, and he gets it to go.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
The 76ers leading by 8. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And stolen by Thybulle. Here's Harris. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Herter. Kicks to Gallinari. And the 3 off target. The 76ers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Harris's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Okongwu. Up and in on the layup. Okongwu's now got his first points in this one.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Now here's Maxey. Dunn covering. And that one's good. Maxey.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Okongwu. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Dunn.
Trying to master the pick and roll. Dunn, decisions like this definitely makes his coaches happy.
The pass to Harris. Back to Thibault. Inside. Howard, good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Herter passes to Dunn. Just 4 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. For the Hawks. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. He's only given up 6 here in this quarter. Simmons feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Embiid. Shoots from the right block. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Simmons got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Young dishes to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Williams. Young outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
Right side, Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got the lead, back up to 10 now for the 76ers. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Simmons slams it in.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer on the alley-oop.
And so it's Philadelphia up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And that'll do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Young. Philadelphia shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Snell. Lets it go with the three. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Curry, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
And Young, here we go. Capella, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harris finds Curry. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Capella.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Young. A second chance effort. Back to Snell. Launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Simmons, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Here's Young, and the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simmons passes to Curry. For the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Simmons against Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxi's subbed in for Seth Curry.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams kicks to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Hunter. Collins trying to break free. Hunter no good. Philadelphia leading by 12. On the wing, Milton. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Maxey passes to Scott. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Over Gallinari. Scott can't get it to go.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Out to the wing. To the left side wing. Back to Herter. Count it.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And here is Milton. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
That's
going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
Sneaky veteran drive. Hill's going to get the bucket. Get fouled or both.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Korkmaz.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Williams dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Hill with it. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Tony Snell's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Curry's shot is off.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Young. Outside Hill. Curry against Bogdanovic. Curry passes to Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Such impressive mobility. I mean, Embiid is a tough cover. He's working the screen and roll.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so it's Atlanta with it. And Bogdanovic kicks to Capella. Here's Collins. They get it again. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Hill dishes to Curry.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Here's Snell. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Snell's got his first 2 points.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Pass to Howard. It's back to Hill. There's Embiid, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
The shoot-first mentality of Embiid, as soon as he gets a look, he'll take it.
Young passes to Capella. Embiid with the steal. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Collins. It's good.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets now.
The Hawks trail by 10. Now, here is Young. This is it to Capella. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Kicks it to Green. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. That one doesn't go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovic finds Young. Atlanta again missing. Outside Curry. They grab their own miss. The second effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
Philadelphia leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Capella kicks it out to Collins. Here's Capella, and finally they hit one.
Well, it comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
And the pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Curry.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bogdanovich wide open. Young dishes to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. Outside Curry. From deep. Off target. So Philadelphia wins it even early on. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee. And let's...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Shake Milton. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Milton. Yep, that one goes in there. Milton's got the opening basket of the game for Philadelphia. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Here's Holiday. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Now here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this one.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And he can't hit the second.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Fires from 18. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possessions.
Philadelphia with the ball. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Thybulle on the wing. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. He's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Simmons passes to Milton. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Now the dish to Embiid. Just 3 to shoot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Embiid. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia also making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for George Hill.
A soft touch there from Dwight. Gifted at measuring those interior shots.
Holiday surveying the floor. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside Holiday. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. Howard finds Curry. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Korkmaz. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying time.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Ben Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. And Forbes kicks to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Forbes. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the 76ers.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Howard. Dishes it to Curry. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Curry. That shot off. The Bucks go the other way with it. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Holiday against Simmons. 13 feet away. Another miss by Holiday. The 76ers trailing. Now, here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Howard, good. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
The 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Outside for Simmons. Holiday against Curry. So they take the lead. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Holiday against Curry. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You can see the determination from Holiday on that attack, expecting contact there, and got it.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Harris inside, defended by DiVincenzo. Lets it go. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 3. Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness and his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Scotty's checked in for Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Holiday. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And the dunk by Giannis.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Harris looking it over. Here's Scott. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
So that'll be it for the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13. And that'll do.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Holiday with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Embiid, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 1-point game. Lopez hits the 3-point bomb. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a big shot from Lopez. His accuracy from behind the 3-point line is really impressive.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Embiid wide open, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
From outside the arc, again, Embiid missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
To the paint. Shots good by Middleton.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
From 8. That one wide left.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. But he gets it back. Back to Middleton from the arc. Another miss by Middleton.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Count that one.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Now Milton. Milwaukee with the rebound. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Bucks leading by 6. Holiday with the 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry passes to Maxey. Curry looking it over. Clock at 6. Good on the bucket. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Curry passes to Howard. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. No dice from the high post. Bucks leading by 4. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. For 3. A putback. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Maxey. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Portis, and there's the pass to Holiday. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
And it just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Green, and it's Hill in at the 1.
George Hill is a gear-shifting, versatile guard and has some size and a good perimeter defender with that length.
Both free throws good from Hill. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here is Forbes. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Thibault finds Simmons. And the layup is good.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
The Bucks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Passes it to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hill looking around. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Embiid.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Portis, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And then for Philadelphia, Dwight Howard's checked in for Hill. Green comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Howard. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Middleton for 3. Here's Tucker. Pass to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
That's good from Simmons.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Simmons, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Tucker can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
For 3, Middleton hits it from three-point range. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
Outside, Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for Dwight Howard. Giannis passes to Connaughton. Back to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo to the inside. It falls.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Simmons with it. And foul on the shot. So the coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Forbes can't get it to go. Now the 76ers with it, trailing by 2. Here's Simmons. Count it!
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, off wide. Timeout called the 76ers. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And Milwaukee has possession. Holiday with the 3.
Come on.
Hill pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Simmons drops them both. On offense here, the Bucks. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The 76ers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. Kept alive. Out to Harris. And here is Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Switch.
Simmons passes to Embiid. The putback hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. We're just over a minute into overtime here. To the middle, Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Howard's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Outside Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. He dishes it to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Milwaukee. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Drew Holiday.
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
Now here's Simmons. He feeds it to Howard. Yes!
Now, Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
Now DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Wilton the pass to Simmons. Harris dishes to Simmons. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Simmons. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Simmons can't get it to go. Launches a 3. No good. Shot missing. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They had to scrape it. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Chris Dunn is out there with Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Young, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Done again, Antetokounmpo from about 16. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Here's Young, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Young, right side, and the shot goes down.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Capella kicks to Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here is Young. Dunn passes to Capella.
Tell you what, it's not easy to fool Lopez on the defensive end now. Good job from him to bother that shot.
Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
So for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Dunn, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young passes to Huerter. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. It's tipped and stolen by Hunter. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Gotta be.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here is Forbes. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Young drives in. Here's Herder. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Connaughton. And it's in there.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now, here is Young. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Connaughton kicks to Forbes. That three off the mark. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young with the ball. Pass to Herder. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari up top. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage number. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
I think the underdog story, started with.
And great playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Middleton looking it over. Now the pass to Connaughton. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Tucker. It's good. Tucker's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Williams passes to Okongwu. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And here is Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Six to shoot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Capella's there, and that one's good by Giannis.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Outside Williams, passes it to Capella. Back to Williams. Kicks it to Capella. On the wing, Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Connaughton. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Holiday against Williams. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams. Okongwu's now got 5 now. A minute 20 left in the first half. Holiday against Williams. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Great pass to set up the way-in. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Outside Williams. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Holiday against Williams. Williams double team. Down low. Here's Capella. Moves back up. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Capella's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Collins. And a close game so far through the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are leading by 4. Kenny, what's your... And that should do it with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Atlanta, Collins is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Bucks trail by 6. Now, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Young dishes to Capella. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Right wing. Collins kicks to Young. Capella against Lopez. Capella, the pass to Young. Tries again. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Capella finds Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Collins with it. Now guarded by Giannis. The kick out to Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Capella against Holiday. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in for Capella. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
For 3, Middleton. He can't get that one to fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
But 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And Young, here we go. Got a piece of it. And the shot goes in. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Bucks.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Gallinari. Kicks it down to Middleton. They get it back. Tucker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with. And he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Dunn comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
44 seconds left in the third. Portis, great positioning on the putback. Portis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Capella. Pass to Huerter. Stolen by Middleton. And they're moving it up. The shot's good from Forbes. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 6 points. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. From deep 3-point range. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee on top as they end the... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Chris Middleton. Holiday out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The shot by Holiday, no good. Outside Williams. Herder passes to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. The pass to Herder. To the paint. Right side, Collins. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Shoots over Portis. Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Now here is Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Done with it, pass to Collins. Shoots over Portis, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Portis, the pass to Lopez. Middleton against Capella. Middleton dishes to Holiday. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari's checked in. Got a hand on it. But he recovers it. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. That one goes in.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gallinari dishes to Capella. Williams passes to Capella. The kick out to Williams. Off target with his 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Holiday with it, and guarded by Capella. High post Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And now an 11-point Bucks lead. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Bogdanovich, who's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Lou Williams. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. To the right side. Here's Dunn. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Gallinari. Goes back up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gallinari's got his first points of the game. Bucks leading by 7. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Back to Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Giannis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Great open look there.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter, looking good on that one.
Holiday against Young. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he makes that one.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he seizes it.
Collins against Holiday. He kicks it to Middleton. The tray. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Great look, but off the mark. Misses. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably a little close. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to... And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, they've got Hunter. Young is out there with Dunn. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Philadelphia. Now Simmons. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Young pass to Capella. That one falls.
Exceptional with slashing after setting the screen. Capella's so difficult to guard in these sets.
And here is Simmons. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Hunter. Over Harris. And Simmons with the rebound.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Hawks now. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Dunn passes to Capella. Over Embiid. Capella kicks to Dunn. Young in the corner. And stolen by Simmons. Inside. And stolen by Hunter. Passes it to Herter. He doesn't hit that one. And the 76ers with possession. It's stolen by Capella. Dunn right side. He dishes it to Hunter. There's the pass to Capella. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, John Collins comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Chris Dunn. Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 5. Hunter kicks to Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So for the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Harris. Now here's Simmons. Here's Howard. The second effort connects. The jumper drops. Simmons got his second bucket.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Capella finds Bogdanovic. Back to Capella. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Outside, Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
But the versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Williams passes to Bogdanovic. Outside Collins. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside Hill. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Then for the 76ers, Mike Scott's checked in for Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for George Hill. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The Hawks trail by 8. Williams scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From 10 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Fernando. A three from Bogdanovich. And no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Williams, also Trae Young out there. And it's Okongwu in at the 4. And the Hawks with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. Young passes to Fernando. Back to Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. Herter passes to Young. Hunter with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Young, no good. Pass to Korkmaz. Harris kicks to Curry. Passes to Korkmaz. And here's Maxey. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Young passes to Fernando. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Young passes to Fernando. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Collins comes in for Okongwu. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kevin Herter. And then for Philadelphia, Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Now here's Simmons. Dishes to Curry. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Trying to get something going. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Curry with the steal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harris finds Curry. Back to Harris. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Nimble moves on the drive from Bogdanovich. I mean, making it tough for the defenders to stay on him.
The 76ers leading by 10. Now Simmons, 8 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You got to push Capella out of the paint. When you don't, you almost have to foul him.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. It's Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Maxey's checked in for Hill. The Hawks trail by 11. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Capella. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
76ers ball.
19 seconds left here in the second. The 76ers leading by 11. Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Thybulle finds Howard. Knocks it loose. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point.
Hey, Kev.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. Now, here is Young. The pass to Herter. Feeds to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
The drive by Simmons. It's deflected.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter and just served him up.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Young against Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut back down to single digits, and a much-needed basket there from Hunter. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Harris. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No dice from 9 feet out. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Here's Curry after Clint Capella's bucket. Basket good. And the 76ers lead by 9. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Young against Simmons. Capella kicks to Young. Dunn passes to Young. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 9. The feed to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Curry. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Curry's got 6 points. Atlanta's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella inside, guarded by Embiid, and it's Capella missing. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. For 3, Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. John Collins comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Now, here's Thibault. Outside Howard. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Herter passes to Fernando. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Fernando, that's good.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Korkmaz. To the inside. Thibault kicks to Howard. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Williams. Collins is out there with Bogdanovic. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. 4 on the shot clock. Williams finds Bogdanovic. It's deflected. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Milton with it. Pass to Maxey. dish now to Scott. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Scott. Here's Milton. Off target from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Just his first attempt. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Williams.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Wilton the pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The shot's good.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
So it's Atlanta now. And here is Williams. To the wing on the left. Down low. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Howard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Outside Collins. To the wing right side. Snell kicks to Williams. Williams missing again. Philadelphia leading by 9. Pass to Maxey. 13 feet away. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The kick out to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. Now Simmons, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kevin Huerter comes in for Collins. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Young for 3. Green with the rebound. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Curry with a wide open look. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 9. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Curry looking around. Outside, Simmons. Back to Curry. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, really, Capella is a handful for the defense. I mean, at times you got to foul him.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Overdone. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Harris outside. Curry from deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Young. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Dunn.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Dunn passes to Hill. Now Dunn, he's guarded by Hill. From deep three-point range, Dunn misses. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. And as things get ready to roll.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Embiid, no good. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
Simmons with it. Outside Curry. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. And yes, it's good.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Giannis. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, he's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
Here's Giannis. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside for Curry. Harris outside. Now the pass to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 3-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's DiVincenzo, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Now Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. That one goes. Counted. Embiid's got his second basket of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
How about Drew there, showing a little bit more range from downtown.
And here is Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Embiid. That one drops for him. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. 3-pointer. And Simmons with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. Deflects the pass. with the second effort, and he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 8 points.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
The shot by Holiday, no good. At the top of the key, Embiid. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left in the first. Korkmaz kicks to Milton. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go that time. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philip. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in the 3 slot. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. George Hill's checked in for the 76ers. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Connaughton, defended by Milton. From downtown, but they'll get another chance. Pass to Tucker. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. Shoots the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And Philadelphia the other way now. Intercepted. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
The 76ers lead. Milton the pass to Hill. Three-pointer. 76ers with the new shot clock. Here's Howard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Hill. Passes it to Connaughton. Kicks to Holiday. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Now Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A shot by Milton, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now Hill following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. The jump hook. The shot comes out. Bucks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Tucker the pass to Forbes. There's the 3. There's the lob to Portis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Now here's Tucker. He's covered closely. Portis with it. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Here is Forbes, defended by Thibault. Connaughton passes to Portis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Teague's checked in. Teague against Simmons. Here's Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. Embiid's got 10.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey. Another shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Teague with a clean look. And the Bucks miss again. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 7 rebounds, and that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Simmons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Here's Simmons. He kicks it to Harris. Simmons trying to get open. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons.
Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Ball's knocked loose. Simmons passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Embiid. He's got 14. From deep. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Teague against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
and there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And the Bucks with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Hill, he's checked in for Danny Green. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 4, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Ben Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia. He's guarded by Hill. And the 3 ball is good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Harris outside. Pass to Howard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's Lopez, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Lopez outside, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so he'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 1-point game.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Middleton can't get it to go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey, no good.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. And the dunk by Giannis. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Here's Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Howard. Over Lopez. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo drills the 3-pointer. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee. Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harris, the 15-footer. Good. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
He's guarded by Hill. The dish to Giannis. Some solid defense from Harris. Not going to go that time. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He now. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Giannis. Anthony Tolliver out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 76ers trailing to the paint. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Middleton with it. Now Green defending. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Tolliver, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Tolliver's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Outside Teague. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Teague's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And here's Green outside. The putback. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Shots good by Middleton.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Three-pointer by Embiid. There's Green with the 3. They get it again, and Embiid is right there.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Embiid.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
For the 3. But they recover it. Pass to Simmons. From deep. And the 76ers get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Forbes dishes to Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Tolliver. This one for 3. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee leading by 4. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Fires the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Mora's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Inside. Embiid wide open. The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Here's Connaughton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 7. They kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Philadelphia shooting just 34% from the floor. Here's Milton. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Mora, the pass to Connaughton. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's up a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And Philadelphia has possession. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And that reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Milton kicks to Simmons. From deep three-point range. Launches it. It's good.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player. Someone who is mentally...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.